the recording there, and I'm going to pull up a slide and figure this out. So I'm actually going to be presenting tonight using Canva instead of like a PowerPoint or a Google slide. So in case technology doesn't work tonight, just bear with me on that. And as I am presenting, I might not see the chat box, which is totally fine, because then I won't get as distracted. Share my screen, and we're going to start with this one. All righty, so I still see some of your faces. Thumbs up, let me know that you can actually see this. Okay, awesome. Whoops, see, it started to, there we go. I have to pause it. This is where it's going to be new technology, because Canva has a play button. It plays it like a movie. It's not like a PowerPoint click. But welcome to the Worthy Mess Crew opportunity event. In case you are watching this and you weren't quite sure what to expect tonight, this is it. We're going to introduce to you some of our leaders here in the Worthy Mess crew, including myself. I'll introduce myself in just a moment. We're going to go over the timeline of Color Street, kind of where we've been and where we're going, what's coming up in the future. And then, of course, we're going to talk about the star of the show, which is our nail strips. But not only our nail strips, but we also have a fantastic host in joining Opportunity. And that's the point of tonight, is learning about the opportunities as a star of our show. We will do a live Q&A. As you are listening to this, if you have any questions, do type them in the chat box. As I am presenting right now, I do not see the chat box, and that is a good thing, because I don't want to get very distracted. I do have my notes, so hopefully I will stay on task, because I can get through the entire little presentation in, fingers crossed, 20 minutes. And then we'll have a Q&A, and then that's it. You're free to go. If at the end of this, you're like, you know what? I was thinking about joining Color Street, and then after things you said tonight, I am ready to go. I will tell you what to do next. And if you're not ready yet, that's okay too. And at the very, very end, in the chat box, so if you're not sure how to access the chat box, we'll help you figure it out. But at the very end, in the chat box, I'm going to share a link to a Google survey. It's really short. It's what did you like? What did you not like? And then tell me your name and how to find you, because we are going to have 2 people are going to win 10 nail strips. It's over $100 worth of nail polish that we are going to give away at the very end. But that survey is your entry ticket. I can't like see your name. I can't pull something out of the chat box here on the Zoom. So you have to fill out that survey to do it. If you can't get the link to work, reach out to the stylist that invited you, because they have access to it as well, and they can share it to you via text or messenger. But let's figure out how to get to the next slide. There we are. Meet the crew. There are 4 ladies here in this picture. These are your 4 main leaders of the Worthy Mess crew. We have all been with Color Street since its beginning, which is coming up on 5 years. We are the OGs, excuse me. Together, we are a $10 million, almost $11 million team. You guys, nail strips cost like $10 to $14, give or take. So that's a lot of nail polish. Each of us individually have over 10 years of experience in the direct sales industry. We are some busy mamas fired up by Jesus and junk food. Hallelujah. So if you look at the women here, I'm going to start on the right and go to the left. So on the right there, that is Becky Zinn. She is our mama. She is our direct to corporate leader. She is the if you think about it, like mother, like she's our mama, we're her babies, and then there's some grandbabies in there. She is the mama of the Worthy Mess crew. She is a former military mom. She is a military spouse. She's got 4 children. She is located just outside of Nashville, Tennessee. She is absolutely fantastic at creating our team graphics. Like this whole presentation tonight, she made it beautiful. She is so good at fantastic at graphics. She is really great at creating websites and training resources. She creates toolkits, PDFs, guides, all the things that you could ever possibly need to be successful in a digital sense. Becky is our girl for that. And did you catch when I said she is direct to corporate? She has Mr. Park's phone number on speed dial and he has hers. So that is a huge benefit to our team, is that right there, she gets it in with our home office. She has been able to go to home office twice to tour our facilities, and she is fresh off of the high from our leadership summit that was just held in the Bahamas. Like she came back like a week ago from the Bahamas. So that is our Becky Zinn. To the left of that, that's me. That's Sarah freaking Rogers right there. I am the executive director of the Radiant Rubies team. That is one team within the Worthy Mess crew. I've got 2 kids. I like to say that I am the wife to the wannabe farmer learning to homestead. I live in central Massachusetts. And if that doesn't sound busy enough, I am also the president of our PTO at the elementary school. And I was just upgraded from coach to coordinator for softball. So I've been coaching baseball, t-ball, softball for 5 years. And apparently I was so good, they gave me the coordinator position. So right now, in the month of February and March, I am coordinating our entire town's baseball, little league, softball teams and programs. So I do all of that while selling nail polish. I have earned 3 out of the 4 incentive trips, and our 4th incentive trip closes in a few weeks, and I am about 2 points away from earning that. So I think it is safe to say that I've earned 4 of the 4 trips. I love to train. I absolutely love training and talking to other people in this industry to kind of share my wisdom, and if I can do it, you can do it mentality. Next to me, one over, is Amber Peterson. She's the lady with the fabulous red lips and glasses. She is the executive director of Pick of the Glitter, another team within our team. She is a former drill sergeant from the Navy. So that's really awesome. She's a mom of 2 boys and a recent transplant to the Gulf Coast of Texas, south of Houston. She is a world traveler. She has been to 11 different countries. Traveling is her love language. And she told me that her dream would be to be a family of gypsies just traveling the world. And you know what? I think with Color Street, that could be possible. She has attended several leadership conferences, including the one in the Bahamas just last week. She has earned her incentive chips with Color Street as well. And I like to think of Amber as a systems lady. In direct sales, anything can be systemized, and Amber has figured out how to do it and how to train on it as well. And then all the way to the left is Joy Adams. Joy is the executive director of Team Fearless within our crew. Her grace and compassion for women entrepreneurs knows absolutely no bounds. She is a Colorado Springs mama of 3 teens that has recently sent her firstborn boy out into the world on a missions trip. So say a little prayer for her, because her teenage boy is out there serving the Lord. And in March, Joy and her husband get to go to Guatemala to be with him and serve on missions as well. And Joy is very lovingly and famously known as being a wordsmith. She has the gift of words and her love of hoodies and vanilla Coke Zero. That is her jam. She speaks life into everyone that she coaches and she works with. It is truly impossible to listen to what Joy says and not feel completely capable of being able to do anything. So those are our leaders, our executive leaders, and we also have a whole bunch of other leaders within our crew. All right, so before I continue play on this, if you are on this call, you already know something about Color Street, but you might not know how we got started. Here is a 1-minute timeline of where we've been, and it's quite impressive. I mean, I'm a little obsessed with Color Street, and it's really hard to not get teary-eyed and motivated and inspired by all of that. That is impressive. So if you have a business brain and you like to know some of these things, over 30 years, patent protected, completely debt-free, it's not just like this new thing. It's been around the block for a little while, and it is amazing. So that is where we've been. This is where we're going. 2022, it's like year one all over again. We just launched a new product this month. Hello, world's best nail polish remover right there. If you've tried it, tell it in the chat. Tell us what you think about it. That came out this month, but if you see in the background there's a little something extra coming. We have new nail care products coming out in the coming months. We have a new compensation plan coming, which is the compensation plan in direct sales is how you get paid, how you know how much to make, what you need to do, and how to make the money. That lays it all out. It is new and it is coming. In the words of Mr. Park himself, he wants to bring a full-time income to part-time levels. So you no longer need to be at the top of the company ranks or be at the very, very top of our company to get a livable wage. And you don't have to sponsor people or enroll people to your team in order to promote. You get to fully decide where you want to be, how you want to work, why you want to do it, and what it's going to look like in this business. This summer, we're going to plan to launch a new cosmetic line in addition to our nail strips. And what most people don't realize is that Mr. Park has worked in the cosmetic industry for over 30 years. He doesn't just make nail polish strips. He does it all. Color Street already dominates the entire nail polish industry, and later this year, we're going to be bringing our customers Chanel quality products at soccer mom prices. How awesome is that? And as you know, we are here in the United States. This year, we launched in Canada, or this past year, we launched in Canada. And next year, we're going global. Germany and the United Kingdom are next in our plans to launch our international Color Street businesses. But don't forget, Mr. Park and his cosmetics have already been sold globally for the last 20 years. So now we have plans to bring the employment opportunities of Color Street to these global markets. And when you are a stylist, that means they get to join with you and your team. And all of that is extremely exciting, but let's not forget to get back to the star of our show. Let's just run down this real quick. 100% nail polish, lasts up to 2 weeks, no chipping, smudging. We've got all different styles, French, solid glitter, premium glitters. They retail between $11 and $14, which when you bundle them with the buy three, get one, it kind of averages out to around $10 a set. And if you've already tried Color Street, you know how many compliments that you receive when you're out and about. Listen, women notice your nails, men notice your nails too. And when you've got beautiful nails, you just feel confident, and there's something about your confidence that just radiates out there to other people. If you have actually never tried Color Street and you're here right now, please do yourself a favor. Connect with the stylist that invited you tonight to get some samples, to get some sets, and start trying them out. And if it goes to up, there's our next slide. All right, so in addition to our products, we also have this amazing hostess plan and plans for you as a stylist. So you might be wondering, when you host a party, who pays for all the host rewards? Color Street does. It is robust. They will pay for the rewards that you give to your hostess. Every month, there seems to be a new host exclusive, and we have all of these mini launches and product changes and catalog changes that come out. So Color Street is giving your hostesses reasons to keep coming back to host more, and they're giving your customers reasons to want to become your next hostess. And it is your hostess who is the heart of your business. In case you're wondering, how do you get to know new customers? How do you open up your market? It's through your hostesses. You have a hostess, she tells 10 of her friends, you've got 10 new customers. And then also we have our Jumpstart program, which is for our new stylists. So when you sign up to be a stylist with us, we will teach you how to reach those attainable goals, and we are going to reward you for simple milestones. You're going to get product credits that you can use for more business supplies, catalogs, samples, and free full sets. And let's not forget the excitement and the motivation when you are pushing with other new stylists that are just like yourself, and you're out there and you get to earn these rewards, and we just get to praise and shout you out for them. And I do love talking about the products. I really love the products. My jam is talking about the opportunity to join. That is where my, in our current economy, being in business for yourself is so much more attractive, regardless of if you're just fresh out of high school, out of college, if you work for somebody else, if you're a stay-at-home wife, stay-at-home mom, or you're retired. When you can work for yourself, there is something very fun and rewarding about that. But you are not in business alone. You are, you work for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. Our company has online resources 24/7, like our stylist app. I gotta figure out how to mute.
And they've actually got a good
shoot.
There's even a hotel, Embassy Suite there on.
There we go. All right, so we have a stylist app where every possible training or answer to any question you might have is listed at your fingertips. And the really cool thing about our app is that every time you complete a training, and they're like 2 to 3 minutes a piece, you earn points, and then you can cash in those points for more things like samples and free sets and catalogs. You're earning while you're learning. Color Street is paying you to learn how to do the job better so that you can go out there and sell the nails and make more money. It's really freaking awesome. But of course, when you join our team, like we already mentioned, Becky's direct to corporate, you have access to the app, the online resources, our Facebook groups, but you also have access to company leaders, not just our leaders, but some of the big celebrities within Color Street. You have access to hear their trainings and learn their systems and their resources. Like, we share everything. And so you have everything that you possibly need. And we're always coming up with more things too. All right, next slide. All right, so let's just look at this kit right here. It is $129 US dollars or 159 Canadian plus tax and shipping. It's going to get you everything you need to get your business started, and I really do mean everything. There's no need for extras. You do not need to buy inventory unless you want to. You do not need to buy things for your hostess unless you want to. And one of my favorite parts is that everything you need to be successful with this business fits into that little bag, or your purse, or your diaper bag, or your gym bag, your mobile office, whatever you need, it fits. You can bring it with you everywhere you go. There is a monthly fee for your website, which is about $10 American, $12.50 Canadian, and it is worth every single penny. That website fee is going to cover all the techie things like calculating taxes and shipping fees and credit card fees and customer service, updates to the website. That's what it covers, worth every single penny. And we have actually officially just removed the monthly minimum quotas. So one of the questions we get all the time is, well, how much money do I need to sell to be active? Well, the answer is you don't really have to sell much to be active, but I will say on our team, we give you all the resources, the tools, the systems, the support, and the encouragement to reach a $300 personal volume. And I'm going to talk about that number a little bit more later, but there is no penalty for missing it, only the FOMO that comes without reaching that minimum. You just don't get paid and you join the business to make money, right? So this is a really cool kit. But wait, there's more. If it goes to the next slide, there it is in February, and there's only a few days left of this month. In this month, if you join, you get everything in that kit, plus you get 5 extra sets, which comes out to around $63 retail. And 1 out of 100 people are going to get a little golden ticket where there's going to be even more enhanced things inside their kit. You get access to the Nail Your Day Planner, more resources, and 5 extra kits. Like, this is only going to be for the next few days. It is such a huge value. And when you join in February, I don't have this pictured on the slide, but it is pictured in your survey. There's also a $30 cashback bonus for reaching that $300. So let's just do a little bit of math here. I call this nail lady math. The kit is $129. It comes with 18 nail strips. You host a virtual launch party or an in-home launch party, and we give you all the tools, all the pictures, what to say. Like, we hold your hand and help you do it. You get that $300. Your host rewards are going to give you an extra 5 to 8 more strips of nails for free. Plus, you get paid $75 commission. Plus, you get the $30 cashback bonus. So when you join in February, it's basically like paying $24 for everything and more in your starter kit. It's a $24 business investment that's going to pay you out so much more. I kind of feel like it's a no-brainer. But we like to say you can try it for a little while, and if you love it, awesome. And if you don't, that's okay. You can keep the 18 nails. You can keep the bonus nails from hosting your party. You get to keep the cash. You get to keep the friends that you made, and it's okay to walk away if it's not for you. But for $24, the risk is very minimal for this month. And you can work anywhere. We've already talked about how easy this is to fit in your purse. You can do home parties, which are about an hour to 2 hours. You can do Facebook parties. That's 30 minutes a day, checking in on your phone, posting to social media. You wear the nails yourself. You are your own advertising. You already know this. You put on the nails, you get compliments. Now, instead of sending them to your stylist, you can give them your own business card and you can get the sales yourself. You can sell right on your purse. You can do fundraisers. You can meet at coffee shops. You can go restaurants. There's so many different ways to make this social selling business, especially in our social media booming world. I mean, you can do TikTok videos and then get like 1,000 followers. I don't know much about TikTok yet, but it's something I want to learn. There's so many different ways to social sell, and people are buying Color Street anyway. Why not buy it from you? All right, I'm about to talk about something that gets me very, very, very excited. Money. We're going to talk a little bit. I don't have a whole lot more to go. A little bit about income possibilities. But before I do, the government tells me that I need to let you know that success is not guaranteed and it is completely determined by your individual efforts. Okay, we're going to talk about some averages here. But again, it takes work and it does take effort. This is not a get rich thing. It is a job. And like any other job, there is work. So there is our income disclosure. Let's talk about what kind of money you could make. So remember I mentioned that $300 is like that goal. Our average party retails $300 in sales. So that's one party right there. You do one party a month, you never, ever, ever need to worry about minimums again. But let's just talk about one party a week. If you're on Facebook or you're selling from your purse, you got one hostess, you follow our systems, one party a week, every week for a month, that's $360 in your pocket. You do 2 parties a week, every week for a month. That's $840 in your pocket. 3 parties a week. Now, at this point, you might start to think 3 parties a week, that's a lot of hours. That's too much. I'm not sure I have that much time. Well, you can do them if you're doing them on Facebook. You can do them all in one party group, and I can teach you how. Our leaders can teach you how. Your stylist can teach you how. We call them block parties, mega parties. You can do one night of work, but you got 3 hostesses doing their hostess job every week for a month, $1,260. Bump it up to 4. There are people that do that. 4 hostesses a week, every week, all on Facebook for an extra $1,680. That is not your sales. That is your commissions. That is what you are earning in your paycheck deposited into your account. That is approximately 10 to 15 hours a week, maybe 1 to 2 hours a day. So you can kind of figure out if you've got some flexibility in your schedule that you want to try to do that. That's 4 parties a week, like 4 hostesses. Obviously, the more work you do, the more time it takes, but you learn and you grow as you go. I mean, tell us in the chat box, what would an extra $1,000 a month do for you? Like I want to know. Type that in there. I'll read it at the end because I can't see the chat box. And then aside from personal sales, that's just your personal sales. The opportunity to build a team, that's really freaking exciting to me. And again, we're still such a brand new company. Our exposure is very minimal. You guys, saturation is a 4-letter word, and honestly, it does not exist. Yes, Color Street has been around for 5 years in the States, but we're brand new in Canada and we're new in the rest of the world. And they tell you that there's no better time to join a direct sales company than when it's at either the ground floor, or it's about to launch a new product line, or it's about to launch in a new country. You guys, Color Street hits all 3. 5 years is still a new company. New product line, nail polish remover, nail care, cosmetics. New countries, we're going to the UK, we're going to Europe. We are doing all of those things. This is really a fantastic time to join. So you are going to get new people on your team. It's just exciting. So when you have a team, you can earn even more. This right here is the numbers that Color Street gave us from January to December 2020. These numbers will change. We are going into a new year, new products, new compensation plan. It's going to change and it's going to go higher. But just for your own kind of curiosity, I myself am an executive director. I hovered in the senior director, between senior director and executive director bonus each month. So if you see those numbers, that's where my bonuses were kind of averaging for doing, for me, maybe 15, 20 hours of work a week. Again, these are averages. Remember the income disclosure. Not everyone is guaranteed to make this. In fact, it's really about 1% of the company that does achieve that kind of income, but it is so possible. And we have the leaders that can teach you how to do that. We have a consumable product. It's an affordable product. It's really amazing. People are, right now, they're doing their taxes. They're paying for college educations. People are looking for fundraisers, all the cheer fundraisers that are coming up. We got weddings coming up. There are so many opportunities to host parties and sell Color Street in this spring that, again, it's really a great time. And I don't think there's a whole lot to lose. Have I said that a few times already tonight? Promise you, we're at the very end. So this fun side of popcorn, we've got so many things popping. This is the part where if you have been in direct sales for any other business before, you understand compensation plans a little bit. I'm not going to go into the numbers. If that excites you, it clearly excites me, and I would love to talk to you more about that. But just to give you a peek, February, we're in February right now, you have that 5 extra sets in your kit, you have the cashback bonus, but we are about to change our compensation plan. We are about to make our Jumpstart program even easier to obtain with more ability to earn more money. We have advancement bonuses. When we switch over to our new compensation plan in April, we are going to give bonuses when you achieve those ranks. So just the first few ranks in our company, when you hit that new title, we're now giving a cash bonus. And I believe it's, if you hit all of them, it is $1,600 extra cash, American, Canadian, it's different, but equivalent. And we have the Build Fast bonus. This is something that takes a whole different presentation to talk about, but just know that you have to be a stylist before March. So the last possible day to become a stylist is February 28th to be able to do the Build Fast bonus. And in a nutshell, it's just something to help us transition into our new compensation plan, where if you are a stylist before March, in addition to the normal payouts that you get when you build a team, we're going to give you an extra 5% bonus. So you're actually going to have a transition time of 6 months where you will be earning 5 to 11%, I believe, on people on your team. And that just, it adds up and it's an incredible thing. Where is my next slide? Okay, so that is the end of our presentation. We're going to do brief questions and answers. If there's no questions, we're going to get done even faster, but please, I'm going to open up the chat box so I can see. We're going to ask questions, then I'm going to tell you what to do next, and we are done. So let me see. I'm going to scroll through my chat box. People from all over New York, Wisconsin, California, Michigan, Oregon, Wisconsin. I'm just scrolling really fast. Thank you for, I know some of the questions were already answered, so thank you for the stylist that helped and answered some questions. Yes, Becky is the best. We have amazing leaders. You seriously blessed to have these 4 amazing women. There's so many amazing people. Love you, Joy. Yes, 1984. We've been around that long. Blown away by the history. Love the remover. Guys, the nail polish remover is amazing. It smells so good too. More things about the remover. Can't wait to try some of the cosmetics line. They're going to be great. Remover yesterday. I get tons of compliments on my nails. I am new to them. I love it. I love the strips. This month, holy yes, 5 extra free sets in the starter kit. So many resources. The app is amazing. Great deal for February. Linda would love to travel more. An extra, oh, that's extra $1,000, travel more, animal supplies and fuels. An extra $1,000 a month would let me put my granddaughters in dance class. Oh my gosh, yes, my dance class is so expensive. Paying off debt and savings, build my retirement, would help me with moving south in October, afford things that are for me, not just everybody else, buy more stuff for the kids, monthly bills. This business has gotten me off of disability and out of low-income disabled housing. Mind you, I work it hard, but I love what I do, helping women gain confidence. Thank you, Christine, for sharing that. Vacations. Samantha just became a stylist yesterday. Congratulations. Welcome to the team. All right, here's a good question. I am concerned they are spreading themselves too thin by adding cosmetics. I would seriously disagree with that. And the reason why is because, again, Mr. Park's been doing this for 30 years. He's already made cosmetics. He's already done that. It's just not part of our current catalog. He has our umbrella company, if that's the right term, is InCoco, Innovative Cosmetic Conceptions. That's what he's been doing for 30 years, is he has been making cosmetics. He already has partnerships. When I say Chanel quality at soccer mom prices, it's because he has relationships with Chanel that already exists. And it's already been perfected and it's already being sold in stores under his other name. So now he gets to bring it in, and we as a stylist get to sample it and share it. The reason direct sales is so successful of a business model is because we are the advertising. Instead of spending money to make commercials for TV or putting ads in every magazine on the radio, instead of spending money on advertising, we are the advertising. That is how direct sales works. So it's already in existence. It's going to be fantastic. And if you don't want to sell cosmetics, if you are somebody who just does not wear makeup, but you wear the nails, focus on the nails. It's your business. You can sell the nails. But how cool would it be if, as you're selling nails, somebody goes to your website to buy some more Tokyo Lights and they go, ooh, mascara, I'm going to try that. I'm not saying we have mascara. I'm just, talking out loud. So it's only going to increase your business. Survey, I'm going to share that in just a second. I want to do this, but I'm so antisocial and I'm scared I would not be able to build a clientele. I get that, Heather. I do. And I can tell you that introverted people are finding success in direct sales, especially since it is now it's a whole social media thing. So if talking to people face to face is not your thing, you can go on your phone. You can find groups to be a part of. Do you like to knit and crochet? Are you a part of crocheting groups on Facebook? You guys, there's a whole community of people who are constantly working with their hands and doing things, and they're sharing the nails. Like, you will find the community of people, you will attract the people to you. And if you want to push yourself a little bit, we can encourage you and work alongside you to give you that motivation and challenge you just to put yourself out there a little bit. But it's not about going big and wide. It really comes down to the power of one. You get one good friend to host a party, and she goes out and finds the people, and then they fall in love, and now you have new customers. And then so you have a coworker that works in your office, and she's got a sister, and her sister's best friend is about to get married, and she's thinking, oh, these are fun, I might have some of these. So it's the connections that you get by tapping into your other networks. So if you're a little antisocial, that's okay, because it's the other people that you meet that are going to introduce you to more. iPhone user had a very similar question, so I hope that answered that. Claim and taxes. Here we go. Tax question. When you are in direct sales, you get a 1099. So it's not a W-2, it's a 1099, and your accountant and tax person will know all about that and how to file it for you. I have no sales background. Will this be a handicap? No, I never sold anything before I came into network marketing. I was a teacher. So you don't have to have a sales background. We have the resources to train you and teach you. And yes, we sell a product, but really we're sharing it. You're talking about things that you love. If you go to a restaurant and you're like, oh my gosh, this guacamole was the best guacamole I ever had, and you tell everybody in the world about how great this guacamole was, you're selling guacamole. That's all there is to it. When you talk about something that you love, people want to have what you love as well. And by adding so many stylists, you don't have to build a team if you don't want to. And our new plan has abilities to promote without building a team. Sonia, if you don't want cosmetics, that's okay. I think I said before, you don't have to. You don't have to sell the cosmetic line if you don't want to. Best way to build a clientele is just by talking to people and hosting parties. Lots of questions about building a clientele, and I think that that's something that we can cover again later. I want to be respectful of your time. Joy is answering some questions. Lots of formats, taxes. All right, I think the majority of questions have been asked. Let me get the link to the survey for you. For those, as I'm getting the link, for those of you who are curious about, I'm ready to go, what to do next, all we want you to do is connect with the stylist who invited you tonight, and she's going to walk you through it. If you have more questions, reach out to that stylist. You can find me, Sarah Rogers, on Facebook. You can find Joy Adams, Amber Peterson, Becky Zinn. You can find any of us. We will answer questions for you. But should you decide to sign up, we will make sure that you are connected to the person who first introduced you to Color Street and this team. Let me grab that link one more time. All right, it is going in the chat box now. All right, so there is the link to the Google form. Again, it's what did you like most? What could we do better? Or what should we change? This went on a lot longer than I expected. I'm sorry, I ramble. I just get so excited about all this stuff. Anytime you have questions, please reach out. If you are done and you have your link and you have no further questions, you are free to go. You don't have to hang out. In fact, I will stop this recording.